So this video is by Revse Desu. Redditors meltdown after problematic VTubers gets on Billboard. What the F? Some VTubers made it to Billboard. That is freaking awesome, bro. Let's check out this video. Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going to be once again talking about the very problematic VTuber Kirsche. Now she's upset a lot of Redditors and Twitter freaks with a development regarding her fan base and just her content generally. So you might remember Kirsche. She's someone we talked about a couple times over the past couple of months. She had basically a whole life ruination campaign launched against her by people who are basically trying to deplatform her, take away her sponsors. And one of the big pieces of this was 3 articles made by Vice that were straight up hit pieces. And eventually, through some pressure, she was able to win that sort of battle and get the articles taken down. Yeah. Now, what's going on this time? Well,
dude, literally, Kirsche's controversy was the most dumbest controversy I've ever seen. It was so baseless. Kirsche is such a cool person. I remember this. Kirsche is a cool person, but they just it was so dumb. If she was bad or wrong in a situation, you know me, I'm always open and always I don't always agree with Rev 100%, but this time with Kirsche, no, bro. Literally, she had nothing to do with anything. They just literally slandering her for nothing, bro.
And purchased a Billboard slot for her.
I thought it was a Billboard, like the music thing where if you whatchamacallit, make it if your songs are #1 in America, you go on Billboard. So I thought it was that Billboard. My bad. That's funny.
Promote her content, which we've seen people like Pippa have this done from her own community before. I believe that was in Tennessee a couple years ago. But yeah, this is very funny to see. Imagine pulling down the Massachusetts freeway or wherever this is in Massachusetts and seeing Kirsche on a big billboard. Now, of course,
that would be funny.
You know what's going to happen here. People are very, very upset. This was a birthday gift to her from her community, and now people are making the pilgrimage, including some angry Redditors. So as you can see, oh, by the way, Reddit is seething about this, because of course they are. So let's read some of the comments from these humble Redditors, okay? First one saying, I did a quick search. It seems like they live in Massachusetts. They're also a huge bigot. Yeah, being called a bigot by Redditors, I mean, that pretty much means absolutely nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
This person says, what's next? A Proud Boys billboard? Seems like a bit of a jump. And then this person, just doing what the anti-racists always do. I can tell by the anime avatar, German name, and gaming that they're racist. Yep.
Wow. Coming from a person who calls himself 420 Cherubim. I don't know what the hell he's saying. But like, bro, like that is so ridiculous, bro. You guys just unnecessarily are the biggest haters, bro. You know, like it's just it's whack. You know, I don't like what these guys be doing.
Once again, the anti-racist strike with some of the most racist stuff you'll ever see. This is in their attempt to battle a supposed bigot, and they're saying based on your German name and anime avatar and that you're a gamer, well, that makes a lot of sense. You must be
doesn't make any
racist. Sense. This person says, get the F out of here with the gaming dig. This person says, video games are my main hobby. I know from regular personal experience how racist the average hard R gamer can be. Seems like
what? Hard? Oh, what you mean? Black people? Literally this. Let me rephrase the sentence since I'm black. It says video games are my main hobby. I know from a regular person experience how racist the average nigger gamer can be. What the F? So that ain't wow. That is so ironic. That is ironic. You know, all black people racist in games. I doubt. You know. Black people, honestly, for us in games, bro, for us, we're just having fun, bro. You know, and him saying that the hard R and stuff it's ridiculous, bro. That is truly ridiculous. Like, how do you say that, dude? Like, and you're proud to say that. That is not cool at all, dude. Like, you can't be doing that, bro. For real. At all. Like, don't, like, you literally contradicted yourself. That's a contradiction.
You have a lot of experience with that sort of stuff for a guy who's so against racism. Also, when did Kirsche say any of this? You're just making things up for no reason.
Yeah.
And then this person said...
No. Like, bro, I think because it was she was talking about something about race, and then, you know, people took it out of proportion.
As in response to...
You know, the problem which I hate about Twitter is hate trains, you know? So they were busy piling on Kirsche with the hate train. For real.
People basically saying, don't generalize. They say... Relax. It's the same when someone calls men crappy or white people are racist. If you're not those things, being called them as a generalization shouldn't bother you.
True.
Days later, and people still sea-lying and tripping over themselves to gotcha me, y'all keep outing yourselves. It's going great.
I agree with that one. Watchmaker 85. 1,000% agree with this person.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing really well. Sitting here in a Reddit thread about a random person you could just ignore if you wanted to, and saying generalizations, including negative ones, it's fine, right? If you're just not the thing they're saying, they're generalizing about you as a certain class that you are, it shouldn't bother you at all. Imagine using these sorts of negative generalizations on other races or genders, and people like this would lose their mind. But of course, they're going after men and white people. That's the safe edgy. That is Reddit approved, and nobody has a problem with it. It's very pathetic, very hypocritical, and I'm sure if there was a generalization made about them that was negative, they wouldn't like it. And of course, you keep going, and mushy, take meds, yes. People saying they seem awful. Then we see the real campaign here. People trying to get this billboard taken down. Again, espouting some of the most ridiculous things that are not things that Kirsche even said. They're miscategorizations of things she said, and also
that is so stupid, guys. We're literally fighting to take a VTuber's billboard off now. Like, guys, get something done with your time. If Kirsche was a wrong person or a good person, who the F cares? You're fighting to get a VTuber's poster billboard. Like, who the fuck cares about billboards in 2025? Y'all motherfuckers know y'all are on your phones. Like, stop. Like, why would you even entertain this? Again, people which are bored, and this is how they get their, like, knockoff for
made up. Like, oh, if you want to stop being called a bigot, then stop referring to yourself as a Ku Klux Kirsche. Well, that's what the psychos on places like Twitter and Reddit call her. Like, I think you need to ask those people to stop doing that. That's why it was a thing in the first place, because they're so deluded in what in their minds fits as a bigot or a KKK member. It's ridiculous. But they're literally getting together these forms that they want you to fill out. They want to actually get this taken down. It bothers them so much. These people are trying to work with the city council to get it taken down. Just imagine being this soft over a billboard because you saw the boogeyman you've been crying about on social media the last couple of years.
And she's not even a boogeyman, bro. She's just, bro, Kirsche is like literally so plain Jane. They're doing this on purpose because they're like, okay, she has a hate train. We're going to go after her because she has a hate train. Like, bro, like.
But here's some more. This person's saying, I have seen this person online. She actually said she would report me and my wife's boyfriend to ICE and get us deported. I couldn't believe somebody could be that bigoted in the present day. This is Reddit, okay? Normally I'd say this is a joke. I believe it. I believe they think this happened, or they conjured this fantasy into their head. But anyways, here's some more. We're a top 1% commenter. Wow. What a way to spend your life. We could call the Billboard company and complain. Should ban billboards like in Vermont. And then another person down here, once again, trying to promote people to get it taken down. Right? This is the best thing they can do. This is their World War III. Trying to get this billboard taken down. This is the most important moment of their lives. And there's some more here saying that's disgusting.
Top 1% commenter on Reddit. Yeah, that's when you know you're too far gone. You know you're cooked. If you're the top 1% commenter on Reddit, you're gone, bro. You're gone. Like, nobody can tell you anything. You're just absolutely out of here.
We exile them from Massachusetts. Let's get that taken down. Like 99% of VTubers are chill, normal people, but of course, the racist bigot seems a little redundant. One puts up a billboard, no per community bought it. I'll stick to these chill VTubers, thanks. That's the closest thing to someone actually making a good use of their time. If you don't like these problematic VTubers like Kirsche, do something else.
Yeah.
Go watch someone else. Instead of seething on...
Simple as that, bro. Go watch somebody else. Why would you even play into this? And especially on Reddit.
Reddit all day and night.
Reddit.
Down here, people say... we should be like Vermont and ban these distracting eyesores. Dunkin' Donuts, dispensaries, casinos, and scum sucker lawyers can figure out another way to let people know they exist. Interesting stuff. Now, the seething would also bleed over into Twitter as well, because of course it would. This is a great post saying, pros, it's only up for 30 days. It's in a blue state, so more than likely someone will demand it be taken down. Barely anyone will care or know who Kirsche is. Interesting. It seems like people really care. They're quite upset, in fact, at least on Reddit. And then they say the cons. They forgot to add the fact she's a white supremacist Nazi who blackmails journalists, places of employment. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you write a hit piece on or a series.
Dude, Kirsche, man, holy shit. The haters she's got. Like, imagine having haters like this. Oh, that would be so scary, bro. I'd be so freaked out to have this many haters. Like, this is like some like World War II type of haters, bro.
Series of hit pieces on someone, and they say, well, I'm going to
request. That's insane, bro. That is freaking insane. Yo, this is like ultimate haters, bro.
Request a redaction, or I'm going to take legal action. That's what she did, and Vice folded instantly. Now, thank you for bringing up that entire scenario, because it's a nice little lead into the next part of this video. 2 of the articles were made by Anna Valens. Also, the third one was basically defending Anna as they were getting criticism for these hit piece articles. And it seems like they're having a bit of a time with this, saying, okay, I need to know who bought the billboard.
Oh, Anna V. So this is the girl that made those hit pieces on Kirsche. Thank God Kirsche tried to sue and to tell them, yo, take out these things because it's rubbish. And they're gone now. And now she's back again trying to hate with 1,000 followers. Bro, I haven't used Twitter in freaking since before COVID. Bro, I used to love using Twitter. But I stopped now because Twitter is stupid. So now imagine, even I have more followers than her. And I barely use this app. I don't use this. I don't care about Twitter. I have 1.7. I don't care about this app. I posted a short because I just post shorts. I don't care about this app. You don't ever see me tweet or say anything. And that's ridiculous on how she's acting, going about this, bro. That is so stupid. Like, how do you do that? Like, how? You know? Like, how? That is ridiculous, bro. Where is this? I lost this. There we go.
Why do you want to know that? I don't really know what the intentions here are. It doesn't seem very good. And if you look at the comment section, looks like the rural Midwest, so it checks out. Her views are seen as acceptable there. Probably Anna V. Like all religious billboards, it was through collective donations from her cult members. Wow. Now this should have been on Reddit. Okay,
yes.
That post just screams Reddit on so many levels. That would have gotten so many updates in that Reddit thread.
Yep.
Man, what a missed opportunity. This one says, what are the going rates for a non-premium billboard? Surely this isn't her spending her own money, right? No, because she has a community that supports her, so they do stuff like this for her as a reward because she is well liked. I'm also happy to say, just looking at this random grouping of Twitter users, I'm blocked by every single one, including Anna, which is just badges.
So he's literally blocked by every single one. Yeah, because Rev, you are problematic, bro. You are like literally, how can I put this? Homeboy will expose you, you know, and so now that's the problem. This is just Twitter stuff. Literally, this is the most dumbest drama. That's why I'm telling you, bro, Twitter's not a real place, bro. You must use it like TikTok. Just post your shit and move on with your life, bro. Honestly, YouTube I do kind of take seriously, but at the same time, bro, most of these social medias are not real, bro. Like the beef and all of that. Literally, I watch a lot of, I don't know if you guys know No Jumper or DJ Academics, like hip hop content drama and stuff. Literally, the moment these people see each other in real life, there's no beef. They just are like, yeah, peace, bro. They'll be talking mad shit online, but when people see each other in person, they won't do nothing. So all of this is just internet stuff, bro. It's just internet. People are just bullshitting, for views.
Of honor.
I swear to God.
You know you're doing something right when all these deranged people are upset with you to the point they gotta hide away from you. But of course, there's another situation involving Vice. Some big news over here. Anna saying, Vice's own Savage Ventures has requested the removal of my collective shout articles. This is due to concerns about the controversial subject matter, not journalistic complaints. Effective immediately.
No, because they literally said that, we're gonna sue you for defamation. Remove these articles, the cease and desist. That's what they did to Vice. So Vice is like, oh shit, this article is not even that big for us to now be going to court over, so we're just gonna remove it. Literally, that's what happened. You know?
I will no longer contribute to Waypoints. If this upsets you, I recommend contacting Savage Ventures directly with your complaints. Doesn't this kind of feel like,
bro? At the same time, I feel like you AVV, you just want to pull out your viewpoints. Go make your own website and do that shit, bro. Stop using these big platforms to misconstrue and to talk about rubbish, bro. Like legit, I don't like people that do that, dude. People that just post some random stupid shit just so that they can get views is not cool.
A full circle type moment here, where now all of a sudden they're the victim who's getting treated so unfairly. Like maybe,
but you were the one that was making these crazy articles. She was the one. She's not no victim, bro.
Many hit pieces about VTubers. That's kind of what happened here, and I don't think anyone really feels sorry for this individual. But you shouldn't be surprised though. It's Vice. They've completely fallen off. They have no journalistic integrity.
They don't.
You knew what you were getting into when you started working with this company. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation for today. A very funny moment. At the end of the day, these
that's the situation. Kirsche, VTubers, and all of that. Holy shit. Let me go back. Yeah, guys, it is just insane. Like for me, like all of these VTubers and stuff, like the drama and all of that, it's insane, bro. Like one thing which I don't understand is like, bro, why would people actually like love talking smack about these VTubers? Sometimes it's unnecessary, but I get it. It's Twitter. People don't give a fuck, and Reddit, people don't give a shit. So yeah, that's how it is.